Hi there, Guy Moses here with my capstone project. What I did was I took the STEM Design Challenge from Module 4 and changed it a little bit for the activities that were going on in my classroom and along with the kids that were doing them. So please take a moment to look at each design challenge and the differences between the two. Basically, I took a design challenge where you are to design the sport and the accommodations for that sport, and then I modified it to giving them a sport based on what we were doing in class that day, and having them design and accommodate for the materials used and the rules. So the specifics are in those two documents there. And it was the Able Handicap Sports Design Challenge versus the Handicap Quidditch Design Challenge, because today we had our 4th annual 5th grade Quidditch Cup Championship, where students participated in our version of Muggle Quidditch. And so it was a good springboard into the activity. It was a good motivational springboard to say, okay, let's think about Quidditch in our design challenge. So we first had a discussion and a brainstorming session of all the handicaps that would deter somebody from playing Quidditch. And I was really impressed with the fact that my students thought outside of the box. It wasn't the traditional, wheelchair, things like that. But we came up with long-term memory loss, being paralyzed, and then color blindness. And the one that got voted on was color blindness. So we started just having a brainstorm. I had my note taker jot down some notes as we talked, and some accommodations that we could look at were, the golden snitch strobing and lighting up rather than just being golden. Each team's flags and bleachers having different symbols on them rather than colors, and the same with uniforms. Rather than Gryffindor being red and gold, have them be a different symbol. So it wasn't so much based on color, but rather symbol. I had 2 design teams, one responsible for the accommodations to the uniforms, the snitch, the flags, etc. And then I had one group of girls as they're responsible for was the accommodations to the rules. So they got to work, and what we had by the end of the class were these 4 beautifully drawn uniforms for each Quidditch team, which, as you can see, focuses on the shape that's on the uniform rather than the color, which is why they're in black and white. I even kind of kicked myself because I said, do you think we should add color to them? And one of my students kind of just looked at me. So that was a dumb moment. But we can see we're using symbols rather than colors to differentiate. The rules are a little different. They decided to put lights around the different shaped hoops, so changing the hoops. The referee shirt says referee rather than just having red and black stripes. Each bleacher has their names in lights, and the broom has the first letter of the house at the bottom, so for each letter of the house. The golden snitch lights up in strobes, as I mentioned, and then this is one they were really proud of themselves with. The bludgers have the Jaws theme song playing. Rather than just being a burgundy ball, it makes noise, so the colorblind person, or the person with color blindness, can hear the bludger coming rather than seeing it. And then, of course, number 7, have fun. So that is our design challenge, and I hope you have a great summer. Thanks a lot.